Alright guys, ZFR back here, and this is going to be my review for the E3 2018 EA Play press conference. So the conference just finished up a little while ago. I watched it. I missed some parts of it, but I've gone back and I've watched the trailers and stuff, all the important stuff that I needed to see or that I want to see. And basically, the overall thing about this conference for me is it was just kind of underwhelming in terms of the amount of things I want to see. Like for instance, all that was interesting to me throughout this entire conference was Battlefield 5, Anthem, and they talked about the Star Wars stuff for a very brief moment, but I don't believe they sold us anything. It was more of just them announcing that, hey, we've got stuff coming. So look forward to. I'm sure we might get to see some more of that in the other conferences. Who knows? They did tease General Grievous. We got the confirmation of what's coming and stuff. So all the rumors about Geonosis and all that, General Grievous, Obi-Wan, Count Dooku, Anakin Skywalker, they're all coming to Battlefield. Not Battlefield, Battlefront 2, and we're going to be getting that. But we still don't know if that's going to be the last real update they give us, and then that's it. We don't know how long they're planning to keep Battlefront 2 alive. It sounded like they were planning to keep it going for a while longer than everybody was saying, but to be honest, like the rumors about Geonosis and everything were true, so we don't know quite yet if the rumors about the rest of it were true. So don't get too excited there. But yeah, other than that, the only real new thing that got shown off that it kind of piqued my interest, that kind of interested me, was that game Sea of Solitude. Some people might look at it and say, but the chick that was explaining it, I felt like she was doing a pretty good job of like capturing the audience attention. She definitely kind of caught my attention with the way she was explaining it. I was like, it sounds like an interesting idea, but is it really going to look that good when we actually see it? And then they went into the trailer and Sea of Solitude, man, it looks like something unique. I'm still not sure what type of game it is. I hope it's not like a side scroller. I can't stand side scrollers. I'm sorry. I know so many people love them, but they're just not for me. I fall asleep trying to play those things. So yeah, overall, Sea of Solitude looked really unique and awesome. Battlefield 5 was miles better this time around. Like the trailer we got for Battlefield 5 this time around was way better than the one we got a couple weeks ago when they first unveiled it. It looked a lot less goofy. It looked a lot less Call of Duty. Like it was a more serious trailer, and it teased a lot more in a more serious way. It was something that got me a lot more excited for the game. I'm real excited to see it. And even though like I'm kind of disappointed at the same time with the trailer. Like I still thought it was a good trailer, but at the same time I am a little disappointed with that Battlefield 5 trailer for the simple reason I was hoping we were going to get a full on little clip of gameplay. Like, I don't know, maybe like a 2-3 minute clip of just straight gameplay, but we just got a second trailer, and I'm just like, I want gameplay. The game's coming out in a couple months. Just give us the gameplay. But who knows, we might get some more from that in some of the other conferences. Like Xbox's is tomorrow, then we have Sony's later on. So who knows? We might get more. We might get more, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, moving on, all of that was great, and then we got to the big one, Anthem. This was Anthem's moment of truth. People have been waiting for more from Anthem because it looked good, but with the recent record of EA and BioWare, people were just like, is this going to be good, or is this going to be another Mass Effect Andromeda? What's going to happen here? What's going to happen with this game? Is this going to work out? Is this just going to turn out to be another Destiny or whatever? And they didn't answer all of our questions in this stream. I mean, well, they did try to answer most of them, but they didn't show us evidence of their answers being, of their answers lining up with what we want. They didn't really show too much evidence through gameplay and stuff, but they did show a lot more gameplay. They did show a lot more features, a lot more of the customization in the game, the mission structure and stuff. How they're going to combine the story with the whole co-op element, kind of like how Destiny does it. But instead, it feels like the story element here is going to be more similar to something like Warframe. So if you like Warframe, it looks like that's what they're going to be going for. Not in terms of breaking it up into quests, but as in, like, you have this main overarching story that you're involved in alone as the main player of your game. But whenever you go on the missions, you can bring friends along to kind of tag along and interact with with you within the missions and stuff. And then when you go back after the missions, whatever you did out there in the missions, whatever choices you made or decided, whichever things you decide to do, like maybe you got in some interesting situation, you had to make a choice, a good choice, bad choice. When you go back to your base within the main story, that's going to kind of affect it. So it's kind of confusing. Like, they didn't do the overall best job of really explaining it. I wish they would just sold us instead of trying to explain it all. I like, just show us a little bit, right? Like, who cares? You already gave us the demo. You could have showed us how that wrapped back around into the story a little bit more than you did. But no, of course, they had to tease us a little bit more. But overall, we did get more, and I don't know about everybody else, but I am feeling a lot better about Anthem as a game. It's still looking good. It's still looking impressive. And the new gameplay from the other class looks amazing. But I really can't wait to see more gameplay from all the classes and stuff. I'm a little disappointed that there's only 4 classes. I'm going to throw that out there right now. That kind of disappointed me. When I saw these javelins, I thought there were going to be a ton of different types. But they could always add more in the future, right? So, yeah, like I'm saying, I'm thinking this game, instead of going the route of Destiny, I know a lot of people were comparing it to what Destiny was doing. But instead of comparing it to that, I think a more appropriate game to compare it to is actually going to be Warframe. I think it's going to go in that direction, and they're going to, build upon it after it comes out. They were talking about that a lot within the story. They're going to build upon the story. I'm guessing, like I was just saying, they might add more customization, might add new classes and stuff, new Javelin classes and all that. So with that being said, Anthem is looking promising. That game looks promising, and it's coming out in February. What did they say? February 21st? I can't remember. It was February 20 something. I can't remember which day exactly. I just know it was after the 20th. I do think it is the 21st. The 21st. Sorry, I couldn't talk there. But yeah, overall, EA's conference was good, all right. It wasn't a bad conference, but at the same time, like, most of it just didn't interest me. They did a good job of spacing out. So if you were someone like me, they got you to watch to the end for a simple reason. They did a good job of, placing the sports in between everything, instead of how they've done it before in the past, like where they just clumped all the sports together. And if you weren't into the sports games, you were just you either fell asleep during that part, you were just out there at that part. Maybe you went and got something to eat and came back. So yeah, I was actually eating through the sports part. And of course, another thing from them is Unravel 2. I'm not excited at all for it. I mean, it looks like a unique little game, but it also just doesn't look like the type of game for me. So with that being said, yeah, like Unravel, I don't really care about it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. I enjoyed EA's conference. I thought it was good. If I had to review this conference with a five. Let's just go with a 5 star score this time around. I would give this 3 stars out of 5. Like, it was a decent conference. They sold off a lot of good things. They were getting some good reactions from the audience and stuff. I feel at some points the audience has had have some pretty funny reactions. If you pay real close attention, they weren't really pleased when it seemed like the developers were dancing around some of the more frequently asked questions, some of the heavier questions. But overall, I feel like the conference was good. It sold, if depending on who you are, it sold some. It sold a little bit of something for everybody, and I think it was for the most part enjoyable. But I'm definitely looking forward to Xbox's conference more. I'm looking forward to PlayStation's conference way more. I'm even looking forward to Ubisoft's more. So hopefully those conferences go above and beyond. But yeah, EA's is right in the middle, a solid 3. It was okay. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.